Today, I'm going to tell you about the very first few minutes of World War II, as those first few minutes happened to one man who was there. Before those first few minutes occurred, on the 30th of August 1939, it was hot in Poland. It had been an extremely warm summer, and there were many people who were expecting that war was going to begin. Poland was not sleeping. It was mobilizing its forces. It was getting ready for a German attack. Because an attack was expected, the officials of the 121st Escadrille of Krakow, an air squadron of P-11C fighter planes, had decided that the Germans might attack in a surprise attack whilst their planes were on the ground. And because there were so many spies in Poland, because there were many people of German origin who were sympathetic to Hitler, that they would know where the airfield was. So what did they do? They moved the airfield to a place about 10 kilometers away where there was a field with a good track that the fixed wheel P-11Cs that they were flying could take off from. And they moved those planes on the 30th of August, not sure when the Germans were going to attack. Now, the attack actually began on the 1st of September, and this is the story of a person who told me their story of that day. The attack was expected, so all the pilots were ordered to be ready. But to one pilot in the 121st Escadrille, a corporal, the airfield had been moved very close to his girlfriend's home. So he chose not to sleep with the other guys, but to go a couple of miles down the road on his bicycle and spend the night with his girlfriend. Although everybody was expecting the attack, they didn't know when it was going to happen. And so on the morning of September the 1st, when he heard the engines of unfamiliar aeroplanes rumbling overhead, that corporal pilot realized that he had better get his ass down to the airfield as quickly as possible. So he jumped into his flying clothes, said goodbye to his girlfriend, leapt onto his bicycle, and went hell for leather down the road to where the squadron was making itself ready.